For the 4x16 design, we recommend that you follow along with the PDF instructions, a link to those found in the description down below. On this tarp, I have all of the boards and stakes necessary for a 4-level 4x16 design with 3 crossboards on level 2 and level 4. For a full list of the parts required for each level, as well as cubic soil required for each level, check down below in the description. To connect your boards and brackets, take a bracket and slide one onto either end of your board until the snap lock hole is lined up. Once you have the hole lined up, take one of your snap lock plugs and lay it flat onto that opening. Then with the palm of your hand, apply firm pressure until you hear a click. Now flip the board around and repeat this step on the other side. If you're having trouble installing the snap lock plugs by hand, you can also use a hammer or mallet to install them. If you think that you've installed your bracket in the wrong orientation and you need to remove it and flip it around, you can do so using a flathead screwdriver. Take the flathead screwdriver and insert it into the opening on either side of the snap lock plug. Insert it and apply firm pressure into the snap lock plug and then twist up. Then flip it around again and repeat this step. Firm pressure into the nub and twist up. Now you can remove your bracket and flip it around. When connecting the brackets to your boards for this design, make sure that all boards are connected with brackets in an alternating orientation. On this timber we see that this bracket is in the down position, while on the other end this bracket is in the upward position. Make sure that all boards are connected with brackets in this pattern. Reference the diagram on screen now for how to bracket the boards on level 2 and 4. For a 4-level design, just double the quantities you see on screen now. For hard surface installation, you can use a hacksaw to cut off the part of the stake that inserts into the ground. Lay out the boards for the first level of your design flat on the ground so that you can get the footprint of where your garden's going to go. Now connect the boards for the first level of your design using stacking stakes inserted into the joints upside down. This will allow you to connect the base frame while still being able to make adjustments before hammering those stakes into the ground. For a 1-level design, you can flip over these stakes, hammer them into the ground, and then install your finishing caps. For a 2-level design, take your 3 crossboards that'll go onto your 2nd level and place them in the position that they'll eventually be installed. This is a way you can check the distance of your base level frame before hammering those stakes into the ground. With the crossboard still laying on top of your 2nd level, flip over the stacking stakes on the 2 ends of your garden frame and hammer those into the ground. Now remove your 3 crossboards on the 2nd level and hammer those stacking stakes into the ground as well. Lay out the boards for the second level of your design flat on the ground around the perimeter of your base level frame, referencing the diagram in your PDF instructions. The four-way brackets for this design will be used to install the crossboards, forming a three-way connection. To form that three-way connection, use one of your stacking brackets and then place on top of that your midsection four-way bracket and then your top four-way bracket. And that will give you your three-way connection. Stack the second level of your design using stacking stakes that will insert into the top of your ground level stakes. Start first with your first crossboard joint. Put the stacking bracket board on the bottom of that joint stack, and then follow it up with your 4-foot with a midsection four-way bracket on it. And then finally, put your cross timber with that top four-way bracket on, and lock that joint together using the stacking stake. And then repeat this step in the same exact order, stacking bracket, and then the two four-way brackets for your other two crossboards. For a 3-level design, stack 10 more boards on top of your second level, and for a 4-level design, stack 13 more boards with those 3 cross timbers. You can reference the diagram you used for the second level when you're building your 4th level. Once you've stacked the final level of your design, the last step is to install your finishing caps, and then you're ready to fill it with soil and start planting. If you're having trouble with animals getting into your garden during the growing season, or if you're interested in vertical growing, check down below in the description for links to our Veggie Wall kit as well as our animal barrier kit. If you want to extend your growing season at the beginning or end of the season, check down below for a link to our greenhouse attachment. 4 of those attachments will connect perfectly onto this design. If you have any questions on this instructional video, please email us at support@frameitall.com.
Frame it all.